This video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball app makes it easier to keep up to date with the transfer news, scores and stats in one place. To download the OneFootball app, click the link in the description below. Everyone, how you doing? So these are your player ratings from Newcastle's 1-0 win over Huddersfield tonight. It's absolutely freezing. It's horrible, horrible weather here. It's like, look at that. It's like -1 and it's meant to get worse tonight as well. But I'll crack on with it. Martin Dubravka. Couple of blocks, couple of crosses which he came out for. To be honest with you, he wasn't really tested by Huddersfield, and that tells you about Huddersfield's season so far. The lowest goal scorers in the league. Going to give him an 8. He done the basics right, got his kicking spot on. I'm going to move from left wing back to right wing back on this one. So we're going to start with Kennedy, who I did feel suffered massively. In particular, probably the first hour, all of Huddersfield's players seemed to be targeting that side, which is surprising, which I thought they might go on the other side from Manquio's side, but I thought Kennedy struggled. But I have to say Kieran Clark helped him out a lot. But for Kennedy, yes, he came off injured towards the end when Dummer come on. I don't think it's serious, but for Kennedy I'm going to have to give him a 6. Moving alongside to him, the left centre back, which was Kieran Clark. For me, he's my man of the match. Early on in the first half, had an air shot, but apart from that, he was absolutely superb, and he was sweeping up for Kennedy. So for me, Kieran Clark is going to get a whopping 10 out of 10. I think he looks so much better, him in particular, in a back 3 centre backs rather than having the 2, and I thought he was absolutely outstanding as well. Going across to Jamal Lascelles, the captain. Is he lucky to be staying on the pitch? You would have probably seen the quick thoughts match reaction earlier on. Can't even get my words out. Scissor kick, well, I wouldn't say kick, the scissor Della Porte down, but overall his leadership was much more. You can see him a lot more commanding, a lot more shouting, pointing, fingering, organising, and I think he needs to do that a lot more, especially in particular when Fernandez is in the side, because Fernandez does that naturally. But absolutely fantastic, nothing got past him. Going to give Lascelles an 8. Alongside him, Fabian Schär, who had a shot from the halfway line, which I giggled about. Brilliant, absolutely superb, didn't put a foot wrong. Dealt with it, everything. I think Huddersfield should have took advantage of playing 2 up top personally, with us having 5 at the back, but I'm not the manager, I don't pick the sides. But I thought Fabian Schär was absolutely fantastic as well. Going to give him an 8 as well. Going to go to right wing back, and I'm going to have to give him credit. Got an assist. The goal man, he just burst a gut when Perez had the ball, burst a gut, and he slid it towards Rondon with the assist across the face of the 6-yard box, and Rondon had a tap in. Manquio defensively wasn't really tested as much, as I've said already, but I thought he'd done the basics spot on, got forward. Without his run, wouldn't have scored. 9 out of 10 for Javi Manquio, brilliant. Mo Diame, probably more of a quieter game, because as I say, Huddersfield's play was going on the right hand side. I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he gave the ball away a couple of times, but he got his foot in, as respecting as well. His partner, Key, not his greatest game, not his most influential game. Substitute for Hayden for that bite later on. I didn't think he got on the ball as much. We didn't have much possession, so Key suffered because of that. And because of that, I'm going to give him a 6. Moving across to the right, which was Atsu. Well, there's Atsu and Perez, but I'm going to go with Atsu on the right. No, it was Perez on the right. Sorry. So Aizo Perez, he helped towards the goal. He was fairly quiet, worked a lot off the ball in particular as well. Going to give him a 7. And then going over to the left flank, which was Christian Atsu. Didn't see enough of him because, again, we didn't have much possession. Bits and starts, but we're really dangerous with him in particular on the counter. And it's something that Rafa Benitez uses a lot. So I'm going to give Atsu 7, because it's in particular second half we used him a lot more. And then the big man up top, Rondon. Didn't see much of him because Huddersfield dominated possession wise, and they should have got something from the game. But Rondon, for me, grabbed his goal, and because of that, he's the match winner. Going to score him an 8 out of 10. But for me, Kieran Clark is my man of the match. Let me know what you lot think as well. Rafa Benitez, finally, before we wrap up, I thought he's got his tactics surprisingly when he's set up. I was like, ooh, I don't know about that when I seen Kennedy left wing back. However, this 5 at the back seems to work for her, and we're getting results on the road. Love going away games, me. But I got it spot on. It was frustrating, don't get me wrong, seeing us soak the pressure up for so long, but it worked. We haven't got the funds to go out and spend crazy money, never Huddersfield. So we have to make do with the bargain basement players that we buy and sell as well. For me, Rafa got his tactics spot on. It worked. 10 out of 10 for me. Absolutely fantastic. 6 points gap now from Huddersfield as well. Let us know your player ratings, as I've said already, in your comments down there below. Yes, see you later. Bye bye.